What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. Picking up a little bit after where we left off last time. All I did was walk south for a second, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't hit the record button. So I walked up to the mountain, and I saw this location, which is great. Do I necessarily want to fight a bunch of berserkers right now? No. It's a good fight, though. But it is good for finishing off our ambition, which sadly is not ridiculously relevant because we are already legendary renowned. So we'll fight them, we'll gain experience. We've got some brothers that are close to leveling. And, you know, finish our ambition. Still a good thing to do. 9 of these bad boys. I went ahead and took some of my injured bros out off camera and put in my archers. So let's just see these guys step forward. They have some terrain. Should not underestimate any amount of berserkers and their ability to focus and kill your brothers. So we will endeavor to not do that. Use the crossbow against the guy who's actually got some armor. Try and get some of that armor piercing. That was a 58. I'm pretty happy to hit that. It did, you know, it's 25% less damage on a miss, but there goes all of his armor. That's a decent amount of damage. And we've got some good throwing weapon bros in the front. I think this 47, no, and we whiff. Okay. Not a big deal. We're kind of spreading the damage around a little bit. I'm alright with that. Missing a 72 there hurt. If we can get the kill here, we can get the reset and get some serious damage on the guys on deck. Yeah, nice, and an injury too. So 2 down. How has y'all's weekend been? Mine has been pretty good. Pretty good. Step in. Nice injury. I hung out last night with a buddy of mine. We played some Total War Warhammer 2. Got him all the DLCs. And we just chilled for a couple hours and did a co-op campaign. That was super fun. Highly recommend if you've never done that before. It's really cool because you can like give control, like if you were playing a board game, which is kind of essentially what Total War Warhammer 2 is. You know, board games are fun and all, but there's always the point where it's someone else's turn, and you just kind of have to sit there. But in Total War Warhammer 2, you can like gift units in the battle to your friend, and they can like help you control the army. So because I'm an experienced player, I was helping him with that. And it was cool. You know, he would give me maybe some of the harder to micro type of units. And in that way I could like show him all the hotkeys and stuff. So it was fun. Quality friend time. Go for the guy with the armor. We whiff. I'm gonna go for the death. It makes my my adrenaline here a little bit worse for next turn. Unless I step in, which I'm able to do. Cool. Line shot. Double kill on the line shot. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, this is pretty clutch, though. If we could get this kill... Dang, we didn't. Alright, and all he did was land a stun. That's excellent for us. Stack some overwhelm here. Oh my god. That's my favorite shield. Oh. Guys, I'm not going to reload. I would normally, if I was just playing this by myself, I would 100% reload this fight. I have so many extra shields. I hate that so much. I totally didn't need to step in there. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And I'm not going to get anything for this fight either. That's the miserable part. Get rid of some moldy shields. Yeah, this is deceptive. This is 230 durability. It looks like just a sackcloth, but it's not. That is my favorite shield, but it's being wielded by a guy who I don't really want to use shields anyway. That's fine. It doesn't matter. So, that hurts my heart. Because at the end of the day, Screamer is meant to be a duelist. He's meant to swing this with one hand and do bonus damage. But I often will use him as a shield bro. Just because I just don't want him to take damage. I value his, like, safety over, like, 25, 15. Over his effectiveness for some of his other perks. I don't know. He probably shouldn't use a shield anymore, though. The higher his durability, the higher his fatigue, rather, the greater his durability. So, that's kind of what I was thinking. Alright, so I kind of wanted to do this location, but unfortunately there's no... I feel like there should be, like, connectors here, but there aren't. Just a bunch of Orc Young. I don't know, not feeling that. That's a better fight, but my inventory is full. Did I get any levels from that last fight? Doesn't appear so. All I want is to kill Necrosavants, guys. This is a real camp. It's in the swamp. We haven't fought much in the swamp in this Let's Play. For good reason. I hate fighting in the swamp. This, however, isn't a terrible soft... It is soft. It's a soft location, but it isn't a terrible swamp location. We're not fighting in the water. But I think we need to think of Screamer almost as a two-handed bro. And we kind of should be doing that with Tiberius as well. Alright. Armor gone. There's only 12 of these guys. Any kills we can get on the first turn will be huge. We're going to choose to focus this Berserker, as he's almost certainly the most dangerous. The Warriors, you know, they're bullies, but they're mostly defensive. Go ahead and get our shield on. I should definitely have that already equipped. There we go. I was about to say, all I need is one hit. Nice. We'll just pass. Let them come in next turn. I'm going to take an aim shot here. Okay, we whiff an 82. But we got the kill there, so we're getting the reset. Would love to put some fear into the hearts of the Warriors before they're able to jump in. If we kill basically almost all of the Orc Young, plus we killed the one Berserker. Let's take the kill. Get the extra shot. That leaves the Orc Warriors very vulnerable. Very easy to surround. Okay, took his armor. I'm gonna jump in here. I can't believe we just missed. We rolled a literal 100. I feel like that's been happening a lot to me recently. Okay, no good throws. We'll see where the Warriors go. Not to be unexpected, the Orc Warrior there jumped in on Edgel. Nice. And we're gonna just step in here and start beating them down. Where it makes sense. You're gonna get bopped. Step in here and shield wall. Okay. Put some hits on the guy in the back. Let's get this kill. Step in. And just go for a regular attack. Yeah, and that gave us the overwhelm that we may have needed. Shield wall here. I anticipated at least a triple surround. It might get worse before it gets better. There might be a quadruple surround soon. Okay, he went south. Move in there. Good damage from that mace. Maybe let's prioritize the flanker. Nice, good hit. I am moderately concerned about Uldric, but I think as long as we keep him defensive over trying to be offensive with him, we should be fine. That did not do a lot of damage from that Impaler. But we're going to get some bros here to help. And if Rodrigo can keep, like, going hard on this guy, he'll be gone soon. Let's see what he chooses to do. I was about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if he pushed. Let's stun here so that he doesn't stun me with his mace. Wow. Shocked that that landed. Happy it did, though. I can't step in yet. Step in there. Switch to a spear. Attack once. And the tables have turned. Now we are the ones with the 3-man surround. And that push that the warrior did wasn't so bad because it kind of put me in the way of the orc warrior. It did let them get onto zigzag, but I was already kind of conceding that that was going to happen. Oh, look at all this. I'm going to have to go all the way around with Tiberius. That's a little awkward. Smashed. Good damage. Nice. And that freaks him out a little bit. Take the shot. Hit or miss. We're still going to switch and try for another attack. Step in here. Put a little overwhelm there. Good damage. Alright. And we'll go for the decapitation and nail it. Excellent. Had a feeling that might happen. Would love to get past this dude's heavy armor. Ooh, okay. He's into my squishy underbelly. But we still have quick hands, so we'll switch out. Next turn we'll give him what for. Lots of overwhelm, please. Very good. We have the full surround. Chances to hit are quite nice. Very good. And I will smack him with the sword lance. Get him with the banner. Not quite. There we go. And the fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. About to say, Rodrigo is going to finish it. And he did in glorious fashion. And we got some levels. Once again, can't quite carry everything. I hesitate to throw away the food because of how, like, low on food we actually are. But I will throw that away. I will get rid of, I don't know, a busted bow. The tools for sure we need. And I'll just pick up another one of these, and that's fine. Oh, I see. There's actually some better food here. But I think we're going to make it back to town in time. We're fine. But that was our third location that we discovered. Would be nice to discover some more. I'm headed down to Al-Hazif. And the only battle I think I'll take at this point is one where I discover Necrosavants. Because I don't want to risk, like, passing it, then coming back and having the composition change. Like, we can try the Tilted Stones. What I might do is come back out here and then, like, explore here. And then maybe, like, pop in back through here. And then at the very least, I know we can end today's episode with a big orc fight, which is, for me, always super fun. And yes, we barely managed to make it in on time. They have contracts here if we're interested. The prices here are amazing. Let's see what the bear hat says. Bear hat says 19. Hell yeah. Alright. All these cool chosen helmets, we'll get rid of those. Do not sell my full helm stuff. I accidentally sold my Saleh helmet. That's okay. I didn't need it. I've been holding on to that forever, just in case. And if that's one of those things, if I need to replace it, I know I can. It just might take a second. These are all worth quite a bit if you repair them. Flail. Winged mace. Don't need the extra great axe. Man, we have the loot here. Chosen weapons are quite valuable. Okay. Have we done it? And some of the stuff in my inventory, like I'll never need these metal joint covers. Let's sell all the trade goods. They have dye here, so my dye unfortunately isn't worth anything. So we'll hold on to that. We've almost got 100 grand. Oh my gosh. We're rich. I don't know if I've ever had 100 grand in Battle Brothers. I always find something to spend my money on pretty quickly. I'm kind of shocked I'm having so much trouble spending in this Let's Play. $5 days. Can we get to 6, please? 6. Okay. I know I need tools. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll stay at that for now. How much are we repairing? None. Okay. Yeah, weaponsmith and armor. Cross your fingers for some good loot. Dang it. Best thing here is going to be a scale armor. Weaponsmith. Nope. Oh well. Alchemist. Damn it. I tried, guys. I hyped it up. It didn't. Nothing happened. I do, however, have the ability to do some of this. There we go. And I should probably buy a few more fire pots. Let's get 2 of those. And we'll see what they want. Maybe they... No. Maybe they want me to do something that I can... Nope. Never mind. Okay. Scratch all that. No one wants me... No one wants to hook me up. We do need ammo, though. I realize now. That's 100. That's 200. That's 300. It puts us up to 413. And with that, we are good to go. I'm just going to shoot back here real quick. We can actually go this way. Go this way, come here, and then kind of go here. Yeah, not a lot of food. Wouldn't mind fighting some, like, outlaws or something. Act the Minstrel picks up a lute. You've no clue where he got the instrument, but he gives the strings a few strokes, drawing the attention of the rest of the company. He picks up his head, eyes closed, and begins to sing. I strum, joined a band of mercenaries, my coffers all gone, strum. They wanted a fighter, but all I had were songs. The end. The company laughs as the fool throws the lute over his shoulder. Bravo. Worthy of Dandelion. I'm kind of excited about the next Witcher season. The Witcher universe is so rich to me that, like, the shallowness of the show kind of hurts my soul. But I don't know. I talked about that at length back in the day as it came out. But I'm definitely gonna give them another shot. I liked it enough to, like, want to see more. More orc hunters, not interested. Come here and knock out the tilted stones. Then I'll kind of like zig up here, and then I'll come down back this way. Looks like orcs. And some of them have left their location. We'll fall back. It's almost daytime. Need to just wait a second here. Make full use of my prowess. And then I definitely wanted to remember to level. Okay, so 1 in melee skill, 1 in melee defense, and then 1 point in... Kind of just want to do 1 point in range defense. His defensive stats are so pitiful. Jake here levels, that's great. 1 point in melee skill, 1 point in melee defense, and... give him 1 more point in fatigue. Longbeard has a level as well. 1 more point in range skill. He's almost at that glorious 90. Take 1 more in melee skill. And let's not have any 49s. I hate 49s. Let's get that done. Alright. Good stuff. Now we engage. More orcs. Today the orc episode it is. Alright, 14 of them. They have to come to me. They're orcs. They're going to mess up trying to come to me because the guys in the front are going to be blocking the guys in the back. Don't need to use the falcon. I know it's coming. Could probably just give Screamer a net. But I think at this point in our campaign, the fire pots are just amazing. I should probably just have a huge stockpile of them. With 100 grand in the bank, you know, can kind of just throw them as I want. They seem to be overwhelming this flank pretty heavily. Throw in, very good. Let's get the kill. I'm going to step in here. Very nice. Step in there. And yeah, I think we need to, because I stepped forward for that, I think I need to cover him. Good hit. If we had gotten a double there, I think we would have gotten the kill. Nice. I'll take that 75. Thank you, sir. See if we can get another kill. Not quite. This one's a little more heavily armored. And we'll leave this sort of intact. And I'll step in there to make sure he doesn't run away. Let's see who charges in, if they even can. The archer's not having to move is so nice. Oh my god. We've lost... Yesterday was the Great Shielding, where we gained all the shields we could ever hope for. And today we lose them all. Ridiculous. But it's funny because it's only the 2 characters that I've been using a shield on whose builds don't want them to use shields. It's like the universe is trying to tell me something. Good hit. Yeah, I don't have any good shots. I need to step forward. Get that kill, get the reset. Big damage there. Reload. Alright, we freaked him out. Almost. Nice. Land the hits, and we do. Okay. And I'll step in here, just because he's using throwing weapons. And I don't particularly need the high ground. Alright, a stun there hurts. Way to think outside the box. Blasted. We are going to... Dang, I can't... I'm not going to shoot there. That's a bad idea. Let's shift. Can I hit this guy? I can. Yes! What you get for not wearing a shirt. Got the double route. Take the decap. We'll use adrenaline. No real reason to use our throwing weapons anymore. We're just kind of wasting ammo. Go for the stun. We whiff. Here I'll use it, because this guy can still fight. He'll probably be dead next turn due to my adrenaline. Cannot rotate people who are stunned. Later, man. And later, man. Alright. So, losing shields and killing greenskins. I'm actually, once again, I'm going to leave Tiberius with no shield. Let's do that. And I still have 5 unique shields left. We're going to see about changing out our group. Oh, I didn't even see this place. The abandoned remains. I just walked right by it. I thought I heard the music and I was looking around and I didn't see it. Whatever it was. Let's go and knock this out too. The footprints appear to be orc, but they could just be like a stray orc group walking around them. Wow, another orc. Okay. Well, today we are purging the deserts of the foul greenskins in exchange for very mediocre compensation. If we had to buy those shields, it would be a fortune. Alright, let's give maximum disrespect to these dudes. Gonna get at least 3 of them dead before the battle even starts. Probably 4. Excellent. Yep. Is that 4 or 5? I don't know. Lost count. Lots of dead orcs. Wow. I one-shotted him. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, we one-shotted that last guy, but he wasn't wearing anything. Alright, we're going to switch. Get in there, Ulfric. We'll jump in there. It's a bit risque. They are using clubs, so the chance for stunning is high. We're going to attack the guy who is not routed. Alright, let's see what we can do. Step in. I'm going to get the kill for the reset into another shot. And our punctures are going to be brutal. They try to break another one of my shields. One-handed punctures are just pretty godly. That was a crap shot. Good hit. Next turn we'll be able to use Tunican to shoot. Yeah, and let's just get rid of the guys who are doing this damage. Get the decapitation. Wow, didn't even use decapitation there, we just got it naturally. Line shot into step in. I'll take this shot. We might hit Miguel. And we do. But it does almost no damage to him and it kills all the orcs. One left. In Warhammer lore, there's a high elf. We'll run him down. Named Eltharion, who is like a total badass. The orcs, the greenskins manage to like land on Ulthuan and destroy his home. And he kind of like vows to go back and take them out in their homeland. So he goes to where they live, the Badlands, and tries to kill them. However, fundamentally misunderstanding the nature of orcs, all he really does is, as he slaughters them, the orcs just get more and more hype that there's a good fight going on in the Badlands. And they just come from everywhere around to fight this like crazy elf dude. Basically elf Batman. And because they're basically fungus, I don't know how like retcon that is in like fantasy. I know what it is in like 40k. They're basically like fungus. They're like never ending. And unless you burn their bodies, they'll just keep coming back forever. So he basically decided to go like wage unending war in the heart of the Greenskin land. And the Greenskin culture is all about unending war. So I kind of feel like that's what we're doing right now. We have become Eltharion. High Elf Batman. Okay. I'm excited to do this if it's a big enough fight. But while we're here, let's just come all the way to this location. Scout. You know, maybe there's something here. And then we have to go back the same way we came. So we can always just take this fight as we go. And it was nighttime anyway, so let's just explore. And there we go. As we walk past the ancient temple. Alright. And they just have a warlord. No champions, unfortunately. I would have kind of liked to fight some champions. Let's switch up our build a little bit here. A little less throwy in the weaponry department. A little more shooty, I think, too. Yep, I like it. Make sure we get the heaviest armored guys on the flanks. Don't really need archers necessarily. Swords and spears, a little less effective. So are these, like, small flails. Dagger would be good, though. Hammers, all that's good. Let's put in Wybor over Ulfric. Yep, let's just use two-handers. Guns and crawl. Oh, they all flee. That was 2 armies ran out of there. Still 31? Okay. I mean, it's going to be a lot of Orc Young. We know how they fare versus our comp. We took all of our archers out, so we probably won't get a ton of kills on the opening turn. But we might get, you know, 2 or so. But you're going to take this hit on the Berserker. Do a little raw damage. Our gun line and stuff is huge. But I almost wish maybe I had taken 1 crossbowman out in exchange for like another frontliner. Let's get the... Oh, we didn't get the kill. Well, I was expecting a kill there for a reset. Alright, we hit them. Let no man say we did not hit them. I will not step in. I'm tempted to. I want to buy as much time for me to... I'll take these 44s. As much time for me to shoot as possible. I could step in here and use adrenaline. I won't do that either. This is a little scary down here. Yeah, we just missed a little too much. Should probably have had 1 more kill. Unless that gets it for me, and it does. Nice. And we even get the reload. So 2 Orc Young off the bat. Not great. Maybe could have been 3. Warriors are coming in now for the flank. And they have a Warlord in there. Oh, their Warlord is... got a man splitter. Always want to see him with a shield. Because then he'll do a lot of non-combat shenanigans instead of just jumping in with that huge axe and trying to finish you. Alright, here come the stuns. Would hope to not get stunned so much. Maybe we fade a few stuns. That would be nice. Damn. Nope, looks like my entire front line is going to be stunned. But no damage really being taken. And our guns are going to sing this round. That guy's already hurt. Let's put some damage on him. We might be able to get a kill here with Zigzag. Yeah, and I thought about passing because I knew they were going to like bunch up some more. I should have passed 100%. If I knew there were going to be 31 here, I probably also would have switched completely over from crossbows, except with the exception of Aircell. What a huge shot. Shoot again. Shoot again, Bright Angel. Good hit. Get the kill, please, into another kill. I don't see another kill potential, so let's just shoot in. Y'all like my Romeo and Juliet reference? Speak it again, Bright Angel. Something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. You know what I'm talking about. Ooh, that was a rough miss, Logan. Line shot. Yes! Good double. Alright, now the moment of truth. If we get a kill here... Oh my god, we didn't. If we got a kill there, like, this fight is over. This is why we don't put Zigzag on the edge, though. I don't mind that much if Yaku gets compromised, but I don't want this big gun to get compromised. That's a big deal. Yeah, if he had... I was hoping to get this Berserker killed. We would have shot again, and we probably would have killed more. And then I could have just seen a massive, like, rout going off here. But our frontlanders are going to be able to attack this turn. The Berserkers are still trying to flank. I don't think they'll get many stuns again. This is looking a little rough. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Do it again. Is that a triple on Yaku? And that's a lot of fear. Let's not get hit by that. Let's get our confidence back. And we straight up rout the warrior. Boom. We'll shoot here. Try and get those... Oh my god, was that another triple? Guns, guys. I know some of you are like, why do you use guns for the orc fights? This is why. Just crushing them. We'll step in here. It'll kind of prevent Arcus from getting singled out as hard. Shoot those guys. Okay, they stun Wybor. That's rough, but they're not able to follow it up with anything, which feels good. I'll step in there. Shoot here. No kills, but once again, incredibly heavy damage. Didn't necessarily want to knock him back. Was hoping to get the kill. I keep sort of underestimating how much HP they have. Getting Jake sitting here in the center of all these routing guys, he should be able to chop them up. See if we can put some bleed on this big orc. And the warriors are in the front line now. Ooh, he's going to try to rally them, but it didn't look like it was that successful. Let's get another line shot. We almost got a double again. Okay, and they're on Tunican now. So we can kind of say goodbye to our gunfire up there. We get another kill. How many are we going to get this turn? That guy's dead to bleed. We can step up. He's routing, so he's not going to affect my ability to reload, shoot, any of that. Stunning Arcus feels bad. And now they're finally into my backline here. This guy's going to run. But this is pretty dangerous. This one guy, like, attacking Yaku over and over again. could cause us problems. Let's see what we can do with this. And we got the double, which routed him. Oh, if we could have got the triple. I believed. Alright. Hit this guy. We should have gone for the break armor. Dang it, I don't have a good shot. I'm gonna shoot and hope to not hit Wybor, and we didn't. Okay. Can't reload. Dang, 56%. If we would have got that kill, that would have been nice. One less dude bothering us. Just trying to get rid of the Orc Young. I am going to shoot here. Hopefully we do not hit Jake. And we did not. And then we shoot here, get that kill. Yes. Nice. And then we rout like one of the last guys who's actually bothering us. Double on Ack with his crossbow, no less. Perfect. Go for the decap. Move up to support. One, like, terrible hit from the Warlord. Like, if he had landed that shot on Arcus, Arcus might have been in trouble. Is his bone plating? No, his bone plating's not intact, so that would have indeed been rough. Nice. Keep him there. Swear to me. Alright, we'll move forward a little bit. The real fight's here, as you guys can see. Alright, Arcus took a bit of a beating there. Get the kill for the reset. The double. We'll wait here. Get that kill, freak him out, and he did. Nice. I mean, doesn't that look just much cleaner now? Just the Warlord. That was quite surgical. Go for that attack. This guy's still pretty heavily armored, even if he is routing. Put some attacks there. And we're breaking him. And he's got 2 stacks of Overwhelm. Just gonna reload. And let's step in here. Let's see what this guy's able to do. He brings them back. Alright, let's not let that matter. Let's kill everyone he could possibly bring back. Give him more scary targets to have to fight. Alright. This guy came back in time to actually use his attack. We got a pretty epic surround here on the Warlord. Step in. Okay. Perfect. Very strong hit. Step in there. Land that. Nice. And that's it. Game over. Or as Print says in the Chappelle Show, game blouses. I recently rewatched a bunch of the best Dave Chappelle or Chappelle Show skits with a friend of mine who had never seen any of the Chappelle Show. We watched the Wayne Brady skit. We watched all of the Rick James skits. What else did we watch? We watched like the Racial Draft. It was a classic with young Bill Burr. Decapitation, ultimate disrespect. Hell yeah. And for our trouble, 2 of the same unique shield to... God dang. The shielding continues, guys. At first I was kind of excited about it, and now I'm just like, really? Plus 33? Wow. That's kind of crazy. And a bunch of food. Strange meat, but it is food. which we need. Holy crap, I don't even know if I've seen these shields, or if I've ever had them. I've definitely seen them before. I don't think I've ever had them before. That's a huge shield. Kind of looks sick on Tiberius. And I can already tell it's going to kind of look sick here. Dang it, I'm a sucker for cool looking shields. But yeah, they're both good in different ways. A little more durability on that one, and it's a little bit lighter. This one has still great durability, but it's all about the range defense. It's a kite shield. The Shatterproof Great Shield. And then this one is called the Stalwart Protector, they're both really cool names. Edgel got a level. One more point in melee skill, please and thank you. I'll take one more in fatigue, he does need that, and then one more in melee defense. Another point on Wolf. He does use his throwing weapons quite a bit. I'll give him one more in range skill, one more in melee skill, and one more in resolve. Fatigue and hit points would also be acceptable there, I feel like. Alright, we still have plenty of time. Who are in these, like... Ah, there's a champion there. Let's go get him. Thraktalon, he's a champion warrior. There he is. He's got a unique shield. Cool. The Great Shielding Part 2 is upon us. Can we get some unique helmets and armor? Nah. It's like that Pimp Your Ride meme. It's like, yo dog, I heard you like shields, so I put some shields in your shield so you can have shields while you shield. That's basically what we're doing right now. Yeah, I'm not playing with this guy. We're stepping in. We're gonna bop him. Arcus is a little bit hurt. We'll play a little safer in the top. We'll see how our movement corrals them. I'm gonna step here. I'm not gonna fight them for high ground because they'll win. They have the ability to knock me around. Ulrich still has an attack, which we'll definitely make use of. Yeah, see here? If I step here, they just knock me off. There's no point. So let's just protect this high ground. Nice. And I'll step in here. If I don't, they just charge me anyway. Get a little closer for next turn. Maybe get a kill here? Nah, we whiffed on the one guy. That is alright. You know what? Let's go around. It's just Orc Young there. I said I wasn't going to step in here, but I see opportunity. Good hit. We'll see what these guys do there. Give me that shot. Dang, we whiff on the one guy I really wanted to hit. Stunned me and hit me in the head and then hurt himself. Very funny. Arcus should be able to step in and just bop this dude. Get a good shot here. Okay. Nailed 3. Reload, shoot. Maybe get 4. Yes, we hit all 4. Nice application of Overwhelm, too. Let us not forget. Good damage on that guy. Let's go... I don't really have any clear lines of sight. Let's go here and shoot there. I was hoping to put one hit on that guy. That way we could step in with Arcus and get the kill. I'm going to wait here and see what they do. Line shot. Dang, their shield walls have been quite good. We're doing this all for a shield. Our third shield of the day. Decapitation, yes. Send the shivers up their spines. Hammer out, and then we're gonna... Oh, I thought we'd be able to jump in the center there. That's okay. At least this way we're not blocking our guns for the next fight. And we did save our hammer swing. Happy to have done that. Shoot in here. Overwhelm, no damage though. This is actually not that bad. No, I can't. Get the kill. Hopefully get that kill. We didn't. I'm kind of shocked by how well this one little orc young is holding. Tried to break another shield. Unflippin' believable. You guys get the axe. Alright. And now Egil and Wybor are coming to town. Let's get a line shot. We'll support our boy, even though he really shouldn't need it. So we took this swing from this position so we could get the kill into another swing. A little bit of damage. Man, my armor is taking a beating. Thankfully, it's legit armor. Guns won't be useful anymore. As the circle grows tighter. Carl Franz is not paying us enough for this. Alright, all of his armor is gone. Tuna can swap out. And there they go. So he is going to bleed out. 9 lives will save him and get rid of his bleed though. Fortunately, we just hit him in the head. Nice. We routed him there. Beautiful. Did he not have 9 lives? Huh. Step up here. And once this guy goes, the fight is over. And you can see we got the shield. Nice bunch of fights today. Would have been a lot more hype if we had gotten the loot we wanted. Or useful loot. I hope some of you are proud of me for not reloading my save and keeping my shields. It was hard to do, especially with that gold one. I love that shield. Shield skills build up 4 more fatigue. Jeez. Minus 22 fatigue is such a crappy shield. We do not need such a shield. And we'll take the metal ones. They're worth slightly more. Alright, I mean, we did discover some new locations and crush them. That's pretty cool. How awesome would this fight have been if it was like 40 orcs? It would have been a real challenge. I still think we would have routed them and ultimately like beat them down. Let's go to Low and Scants. And then maybe to Hakim al-Ramal. We have some time left today. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some location here. Oh no. Unholds in the dark. Okay. Let's do it. We don't have our archers, which is rough. Guns are not going to be that effective. Even still, it's nighttime. You land whales. Literal land whales in this game. I'm not calling them fat. They are literal land whales. Sure. I'll attempt to take this high ground, but there's really no point when they can just throw me off of it. We'll see how long they let me keep it. Rodrigo normally would be kind of an ace in the hole here. I would send him out just to mess with them, to try and distract, but we've taken too much damage on him. We have no shot. We have really severely wounded this guy, though. Still a 95% chance. Is it not nighttime right now? Did they get me, like, right at dusk or something? I didn't see. I should have looked. You'll see right here, it'll say night. That's how you know. It looks dark, right? Maybe not, though. Wow, okay, I thought I was hitting more than, like, I should be. Especially with my throwing weapons. Alright, all the ones that we've only kind of hurt will recover. They're gonna try and go, like, around. Super annoying. This kill would be huge. Thank you. And some bones for our trouble. That's great. Step up here. Gun's not doing so bad. I'm going to put Edgel here. They're just going to throw. So we want to step in. They see a shield wall, the way the AI works, and they're just going to want to grab me and throw me. Kind of the AI's way of, like, I don't know. It's very predictable. Anytime you make a shield wall against Unhold, they throw you. I'm going to shoot here, on the off chance that I can get that kill. Might have been better just to switch to a melee weapon. Yeah, I'm going to step here. Almost certainly just going to throw me. Jump up to me, grab me, throw me off. But Edgel cannot be stunned. No, I missed an attack. That's okay. He would have healed from it anyway. Could have shielded though. Alright, sorry Uldric. We hit him. Probably worth it though, just to put the overwhelm. Shoot for the big damage, and then let's get these pokers out. Let's start bleeding them. I feel like we're kind of freaking them out with the fact that they know they can't stun Edgel. And the AI's trying to figure out like a way around him. Yeah. Couldn't punch me. Shoot here, hopefully get the kill. And that's 2 down. We got another heart and another, like, mashed up piece of metal. This is going to be the next guy we focus. I'm going to step here and take this swing. I think we could probably focus 2 at once. Let's focus this guy. And let's focus this one. That was pretty rough. Okay. Now let's bring our Hamian down. Alright, here they go. Trying to flank. That's good. It's basically 4 of them out of the fight for the first half of this battle. I do not care if they take that position, because while you do that, I'm doing this. And you cannot stun me. I'm pretty sure you can't grab me either. Maybe you can, though. Should be a pretty fair fight. Okay. Let's switch up to the sword lance. Nice damage. We'll shoot up here, hit all of them. Apply that overwhelm. The damage is completely irrelevant. They're just going to heal it. He's going to bleed out, but let's just kill him. Another set of bones. Excellent. He can still throw me. Good to know. Can't stun me, though, but can still throw me. It's good every now and then to have those types of, like, refreshers and reminders. We need to pick one to kill. That might be the guy. He might be the wrong guy, though. That's a good kill. And then we'll step in on that one. Big gunshot into switch it up. We're handling them slowly but surely. Have we killed 4 of them already? Yeah. Not bad. These 5 will hunt this one, while the rest of my brothers come over here and try to deal with these dudes. Landing that next hit there would have been sweet. Let's bring Jake this way. Alright, cool. I think we can kill this one this turn, if we get to go first. Might not happen. Alright, that sucked. That sucked too. Oh my god, what luck. Okay, fine. We'll figure it out. Land it. That's the one we needed to land. And you know what? We will swap here instead of getting the reload. And then we'll switch weapons. So annoying. Put damage on that guy. Reload. We had a real chance to kill this guy. We need Edgel to finish him. Decapitation. Damn. Decapitation. Nailed it. Alright, I tried to get past him. If I could have got past him to here, I probably could have killed this Unhold with another decapitation. It was worth a shot. All it cost us was a bone plating hit. I'm going to try and go first and smash this thing, because I think if I hit it, I can break it. I hate you so much. And that totally just screwed over my boy. Dang it. Suboptimal plays. See what I'm saying? And now I don't even get to attack. But we did break him. Okay. Ended up being okay, but it could have very easily been very bad. 3 stacks of bleed here. I'm pretty sure 3 stacks of bleed counters... is enough damage to counter his regen. Or we can just hit him again and kill him. Yeah. And even more importantly, potentially break one of the Unholds that's still fighting. Good damage, and we'll switch here to the long axe. Alright, we're free from this fight. Yes, good break. I'll just keep him in the hole for now. We'll start moving in like a northerly direction. Well, this really is a fight I would not have wanted to take. But I'm kind of happy we're taking it. We're just not going to get much from it. Oh my god, he knocked me sideways into... Okay. %. Down you go. Even more baubles. Excellent. So this will be at least kind of like financially okay. We took a lot of armor damage and health damage this fight. And fighting this unhold up on these cliffs is super dangerous. He can knock me around, he can throw me. Would not be surprised if Wybor got pushed into that pit there. It's a pretty messy business. I'll run them down. I'm not letting them go now that I've got them this close. See what he does. Okay. Oh my god. I hate. I have so much hate. We're just moving up as much as we can. I'm not being like super surgical about it. If we could break them, that would be excellent. Just break them from a natural like surround. Sure. Switch there for an attack. Land some more bleed. Alright. I'm hoping I'm faster than him. Probably not. Okay, looks like I may be. Good overwhelm. Land this one. Yes. We've done it. It looks like we got some levels as well. Lots of these deformed valuables to go with our collection of strange meat. Take that. The hearts are valuable as well. We should pick those up. I'm sure we have some junk in our inventory we can trash. Sure. Alright, we could definitely get rid of some of these busted shields. There you go. I'll eat a little strange meat. I'm not above it. Alright, get me to low and scans right away, so we can sell all these goods. It would be nice to discover some places in this great wide open. Nice. Ruins of Ironheart Keep. We just need to discover 2 more and our ambition is done. There's another one. Yeah, we've seen this before. Ack makes fun of our deserter. But we've got 2 more fights if we want them. In the desert. Could be Ancient Dead. Hard to know. I do know, however, we're about to make a fortune. Low and Scans does still love us. I don't need all these hearts. I'm going to sell some of them. Sell the valuables. And just like that, we're about to break 100k. We did it. No achievements were unlocked. I think you need to have like, is it 200 or 250,000? There is an achievement for having like a ton of money in Battle Brothers. I don't think I have that one. I don't usually play past when my campaign is like finished. Once I've beaten the bosses and stuff, I'm just kind of out. All these cheap shields. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy all the different foods. Get some wine, let's get some beer. Get all the ammo. Get some fish. Get up to 9 days, we do. Alright, excellent. And we've got a bunch of taxidermy stuff. Oh my gosh, okay. So Egidius's Scale Tunic. So it's not amazing, which is why it's only 23k. It's amazing for its durability versus fatigue levels. So you see here it has the exact same fatigue as this, which only offers 210, versus this, which offers 257. We're going to buy it. And it might go on a crossbowman or a gunman in the back line. Very cool. Putting us down to a measly 77,000. Let's go into the weaponsmith, see if there's anything here worthy of our attentions, and then let's go to the Fletcher. No, sadly. I've been hoping to buy something from the Fletcher. Webnecks. Nah. Alright. Let's look at that. Because it's a good set of armor. The 257er. Could even consider doing something like this. And then maybe giving this like a Lindworm scale cloak, which wouldn't be bad considering how many we have. Or we could try and make it to a nearby taxidermist. Which is, the nearest one. Does Hakim al-Ramal have one? They do. And we could put bone plating on that. And keep it really light. And still have it be an excellent attachment. I'm kind of leaning towards just sticking a Lindworm scale cloak on it, honestly. It's a good piece. Man, I'm not even going to recognize Uldric if I do that, though. Alright. Looks pretty cool, though, like the green scales with the gold scales. With the, like, silver. That kind of looks pretty, sweet. Man, do I get rid of my heavy horn plate helmet? I don't know if I have the heart. I feel like maybe I give this to someone else. It's almost 300. What are you rocking? 305. This is so good, though. It's so light. Who can I give this to? Arazel has level, too. I need to remember that. 1 in range skill. 1 in melee skill. And then I'll do 1 in fatigue. Who has... It's all about who has Battle Forged and who has a lot of fatigue to spare. No 49s in this house. Thank you very much. So we've got a lot of fatigue on Zigzag. A lot on Logan, too. None on Ack. Oh, maybe Ack is just hurt. Yeah, he's got fractured ribs. Arazel's not the right pick. Tunican has leveled as well. 1 in ranged. Feels good. 1 in resolve. Let's just grab 1 more in melee. Man, we got a lot of levels. I didn't even see all this. 1 in for Uldric. Let's get 1 in melee skill. Let's get 1 in hit points. I know it's a bit unusual. Let's get 1 in fatigue. His fatigue will get better. Let's see if we put him in this. This is probably just the answer. This is just... We've memed long enough, probably, that we can afford to not meme anymore. And we can give him one of these other kind of cool shields. Probably this one. Yeah, I think it's time. He was a champion of the people, though. Our Hamian is about to level. And of course we have brothers who could use a break. Anyone else in the front? Is Axe still hurt? Kinda. Get Mael in there. But yeah, guys, pretty successful episode, if I do say so myself. We did a lot of stuff. I don't quite want to call it yet. Let's go to... I was going to go to Hakim al-Ramal. I think we should still do that. Let's go. We know there's these 2 locations here. I just need to find 1 more location. Let's go off the beaten track here and get on top of this mountain. If there's anything right here, we should be able to see it. Nope. Okay. Let's go here to Wide Acre. Found it. And that's it. Our ambition is done. I could take that fight. Let's save it for another time. Seizing destiny by the beard, you declared your intention to travel across the land and make your mark as an explorer. Reasoning that uncovering new locations, be they dens of evil or prosperous villages, would lead to new opportunities for wealth, the men enthusiastically followed. In the succeeding days, the company has looked upon many a broad vista, surveying high towers and treacherous canyons. You have dodged enemy scouts and made fireless camps beneath stars like 1,000 candle flames in the void. Charting the course of untamed rivers and skirting the hostile edges of uncrossable mountain ranges, the sons of Sigmar can honestly claim themselves more widely traveled than many other bands of their kind. We draw our own maps. Well said. Alright. Let's get here before night. And let's visit a taxidermist. First off, bone plating, crafted. Fermented unhold heart. We'll do it just to unlock the recipe. It's like the best provision in the game. Lasts for 20 days. Once a delicacy for barbarian kings of the north who wish to embolden their virility. Fermented unhold heart tastes distinctively awful. As do pretty much every fake medicines that tell you they enhance your virility. It tastes bad and it doesn't work. But at least it doesn't spoil. So there you go, there's something. Yep. Let's check in on the alchemist. Give me a big gun. Dang it. Alright, one last chance for something sweet. And we do get something sweet. Another legit set of armor. This piece of layered armor belonged to a famed mercenary once. Its high resilience and flexibility make it a remarkable piece of craftsmanship. And it even comes with extra pockets. It's a 319 for 23. This is way better than the one we just bought. Like, way better. Like, what is that? Like 60... little over 665, something like that, in terms of its durability increase, with 3 less fatigue. This is insane. The sellsword's hide. Get in there. Get in there, sir. Who are we switching that out for, though? I kind of want to put it on Mael. I'm not going to use my last Lindworm cloak on that. I'm going to use the bone plating. Because there is a Lindworm set of armor that I want to give to Mael. And then I'm going to put the Lindworm cloak on that. The odds of me getting it, not great. But still good enough. We could give this to someone like Wybor. I mean, this is an amazing piece right here. It's very light. How much is it compared to this one? I mean, for 3 more fatigue, you get 67, about 72. You get 72 more durability. That's insane. This is a sick piece of armor. How does it stack up versus this? I mean, the revered shell is just for pure durability. It's the way to go. Yeah, we've got big numbers. Big numbers is not the problem. This one can go on one of our backliners who finds himself fighting often. Like Tunican. I mean, we're also wearing like Ulfric's coat of scales here. Coat of plates here on Miguel. Miguel has, you know what? I think it should go on Miguel. He's got pretty wrecked fatigue whenever he's wearing this coat of plates. And he's a brother that we use a lot. We just stepped his game up huge. Like, he's got way better armor. Well, armor to, like, fatigue ratio now. 60. So we gave him 15 fatigue at the cost of about a hit's worth of body armor. I think that's worth it. Even gives him a little bit of his initiative back. Not terrible. Because my instinct right now is to get rid of, like, something like this. The scale armor. And that might still be correct. You know what? That might be correct. How heavy is this? It's a 26. Yeah. Yaku would gain a ton of armor and actually gain fatigue back. There's almost no wrong answer here, guys. It's just like, where is it going to make the biggest difference? Could give it to Ak as our bannerman. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I'm interested in y'all's opinions. I'm going to keep the Sellswords Hide on Ak probably for now. But 2 great armor pickups, 3 shield pickups, but 2 of them were great. We'll probably end up selling some of these shields. I don't want to be drowning in orc shields that I'm never going to use. But yeah, that was huge. Huge day for us in terms of getting gear. When we come back next time, we'll probably end up getting our ambition done. Or getting our next ambition that we can choose from. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.